Good morning from Lake Mendocino. Here we are. So, my dog apparently has a problem with my table. He does not like the way it fits on his sits on his feet. So I found this bag that my son made for me, and I put the table in that. Step one of lunch. And good morning and happy Wednesday. Good afternoon. I'm at Lake Mendocino. It's kind of my usual stop after I get done hanging out with my parents who live in the valley. And my mom and I like to just sit around and chat, which is what we did this morning. I encourage you to go sit around and chat with whatever elders you have. Listen to their stories. Tell them how much you love them. Makes my day good. So, here we go. After I have teenagers for breakfast. Just kidding. I don't really eat them. Simple table. 5 minutes to set up, 5 minutes to put down. And that's because I'm slow. What I'm having for lunch today is just hummus, tortilla chips, fresh avocado with a little bit of lime juice squirted on top, and iced tea. Because as much as I think that everything I've done today should be enough, there are still dishes at home. I did make flan this morning. Flan. Tomato. What I really like about this table, besides the fact that it's flippin' indestructible, is that it is easy. And then I suppose if I wanted a tablecloth, I could just take its bag and look at that. Have a tablecloth for it. Now I look all pretty. Okay, so in the back of my car, which I'm not going to take you off the stand, I have a shelf. The shelf is made out of a cornhole board. It sits perfectly on 2 truck ratchet bars. So you buy them at I got mine at Walmart. And they're like a ratchet strap, only it's a bar. You stick them wherever you want them and then you ratchet it down. And it stays for a few bumps. I have a problem driving over bumps. I like to do it a lot, as you might know. So, here we have the greasy cucumber because it got next to the hummus. We're gonna keep this as our garbage bag and stick it here for now. I'm gonna stick it on there. That'll be fine. I stuck it on my pack. Might be in here. Let's check my spice rack. I like salt and pepper on a lot of things. So, there is salt out, pepper out. The rest of it can stay. I'm gonna need tin foil. Sorry, battery's dying. As you can see, this is just a cool little box I got at the Fort Bragg swap meet for $5. It fits my tin foil, everything else. There you go. Haha. And it's a hard, solid box. So if I need to pull it out and use it to set my lantern on at night or whatever, it works. Then I have a box of knives and pokey things. Note to self, put pokey knife somewhere that's easily accessible. My mom just gave me these. So, as said in previous comments, handy dandy, works perfect as a cutting board. So I'm going to put a napkin down on it so I don't thrash it. Actually, I'm going to use this paper plate. That here. Place the avocado. This is probably not the best knife for this, but it's the one I pulled out. Probably good. I like to do my avocados like this. I run it around. That, open it up. 2 sides, set it there. Grab my lime juice really quick. Where's my lime juice? Oh, I lost my lime juice. Kenny, do you have my lime juice? Oh well. It floated away. I'll have some iced tea instead. I like to put lime juice on my avocados because it stops it from turning brown. What I'm doing now is taking the bitter off a cucumber. Best way to do that is to stripe it. Take all the skin off if you like. I like mine like this. Years of working at Coffee Bazaar, that's what I get. I'm not being as neat and tidy as I would be if I had a family of 4 to feed. Right now it's just me and Denny. So I can not use the right knife, lose huge chunks of food, and have it be okay. As you can see, this is a very popular campground. You know that because there's flies and wasps. Avocado goes like this. I don't know if you can see. Slice, 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 slice. Then I go back this way until you have a grid. Once you've got that grid, you take it like this and just pop it out. I don't want to do it that way because I'm going to lose it everywhere, but you can see it just pops up, right? There's that. Then I'm going to take, normally if I was camping, I would dig a hole at least 6 inches deep with my recovery shovel because there's no poop in this episode. And I would bury my compost. But you got to go at least 6 inches because that's where flies can get to, I believe. And you don't want to bring bugs to campsites or to, this isn't a campsite, this is just a public venue. So part of why I'm using cucumbers, I'm slicing them like this, is because I'm learning to eat things besides carbs as the scooper. So for hummus, for instance, what would you use? Pita chips, right? That sounds great, except that pita chips have gluten in them. And for some of us, gluten can be a real trigger some days. Not every day, but we have this silly stomach thing, and some days gluten's hard on me. I can tell you the day it's going to happen. So those days, I use cucumbers. And don't try this at home. You might hurt yourself. And twist. Ah, come on. It didn't want to perform. Of course not. Who wants to perform anyways? There you go. Then you just dice it up. I will hit it with some lemon juice when I get home because we're only 15 minutes from my house. So the rest of it doesn't tarnish, because avocados, just like potatoes or apples, will tarnish. Okay. Now, I usually get the rest of it off like that. Anyways, back to my iced tea. Lunch is good. School that I worked for forever.